Hey guys, John Wooten here, super excited. Today we're going to talk about the insane power behind blockchain tech and how you can use it to actually monetize online content without using ads. Like what? That's so cool. Because it used to be, right, if you had a website and you're putting out blog posts or articles, or if you're like an online newspaper, you kind of have like two ways to monetize your content. You can do display ads, or you sell products, or you sell other people's products, stuff like that, which is cool. That's how it's been going on for a very, very long time now, and people have huge success promoting products. It's very cool stuff. But with online digital display ads, it's always been a little bit more difficult to get that profitability out of your website. I remember, I think it was in 7th grade, I was looking at Google ads and I was like, oh my gosh, I can make so much money. I just have to have a Google ad website. So what I did was I went and I created a blog. My God, it was so long ago. I forgot how I did it. I created this form, and in the form, I had everyone in my, we had this programming class, right? So everyone in the programming class, I told them to get on this form, and then I would have them all log in. And what we did was we created a bunch of content. We just started talking to each other over and over on this form, and it was about random stuff, like what 7th graders talk about. It was so funny, and it was just this bare bones basic website. It was cool. I looked up free website, and I just kind of found that, and it came up, and I just sort of went away from that because I didn't have any money. So I just kind of found this place, and they were like, here, have a free website, and I was like, dude, that's pretty cool. So we have this form, and then I go to Google and I apply for a Google ad account, right? Because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make so much money off this. It's so cool. And I to get my account, get AdWorks, and I install Google Ads on my website. And there was a couple hundred people on it, and then I just go to school the next day. I'm like, everybody go to my website and click all the ads. Because I was gonna have this huge payday, right? We had just this bare bones website with nothing on it except people talking to each other, but it was still so fun. So everyone clicks on all these ads, and everyone just keeps spamming the ads over and over and over. And I'm like, yes, this is amazing. We're gonna do great. I make $40 in a day, and I was like, whoa, that's so cool. This is the most amazing thing ever. And then next thing, Google sends me a message, and they're like, hey, we noticed that you have suspicious activity and we're freezing your ad account. And it was the funniest thing, because when everyone was clicking the ads, they were all getting these super weird ads, and it was like, come date this Russian girl, or it was really weird. And so anyway, they shut me down after that, and then I got banned from Google Ads, which was it was pretty funny. And anyway, when I look at that from where I am now, and just understanding that I had no visibility on the internet, no traffic, none of that. There were just a very extremely small amount of people on that website. If you look at really big websites now, they have to have thousands and thousands of visitors to make a couple dollars, which makes sense because you have a very small percentage of the people that visit your website. And then they go and they actually click the ad, and then a smaller percentage of those people sign up for whatever's on the ad, or they buy whatever's on the ad, or if it's a retargeting ad, whatever, right? Which is cool. It makes sense, and the idea makes sense, but at least I've been doing a lot of work in online marketing in the last couple months, specifically to get the book out there, to get 9 to Noon out there, and something that really just kind of struck me is with Google Ads, you can have display ads. They're it's expensive, right? And ad costs go up over time, and people have seen that, and it makes sense because it just kind of costs a lot to do it. And I'm newer in the space, right? I haven't spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on display ads yet, which is cool. Not a huge deal. You can have these really big returns if you know what you're doing. You have solid funnel, you have solid marketing, you have solid sales. But when you look at the publisher, right, the person who's actually putting out the work every single day for years and years to create content, to get eyeballs on their website through search optimization, and then just literally posting tons and tons of content all the time, like that's a really, really big commitment to the marketplace. And as an advertiser, you can leverage that. But a lot of the times, those advertisers, the publishers, they aren't particularly well compensated, and that's why you start to see, marketplaces like buy-sell-ads.com, where these publishers will directly sell their ad space because they just don't make enough with Google Ads, or Google Ads, it decreases the quality of the website, whatever the reasons are. They want to have a better viewing experience for their user so that there's not all these obtrusive advertisements. Now, I remember about 2 years ago, crypto was huge. Everything was booming, and it was killer. It was awesome stuff. And I'm sitting in physics class, just researching cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap, or maybe it was a different website. There was like some news and some researching, just trying to make a whole bunch of bank from it, right? Super fun stuff. And what happened was I was on this website, and they were just so ridiculously, so many ads. It was insane. And then I realized, like what if, instead of ads, you could just kind of like mine cryptocurrency to pay the website owner for the work that they've done to put into the website. Because the website owner, they don't care. They just want to get paid at the end of the day. And in full truth, people don't like ads. Like, I don't like ads, at least like display ads, right? We're moving into an age of interactive marketing, and that's on like Facebook, Twitter, search ads. Those are a little bit different because you're like asking people for permission to come into their space, and they have to give you permission. They have to consume your content. They go through your stuff. With display ads, it's forced, right? It's like, bam, right in front of you. Here's your pop-up, or here's your really, really big flashy banner ad. And that's, it's really distracting, and it takes away from the end reading experience. It takes away from the end user, because, I was on that website, I was trying to like read and do research and look at the charts, and I was just insanely distracted by obtrusive advertising, which, essentially directly affected my ability to do what I was trying to do. And I was like, dude, that sucks. And publishers, I feel like most people know that display ads suck. But it's like, what are you gonna do? Well, it used to be, there was like nothing you really could do unless you were gonna sell a product or something. The best way to really monetize your site used to be having like display ads, having Google ads. But it's changed now. And that's what this video is about. It's about CoinImp. It's about, there's a whole lot of people in the space, and a whole lot of players. And it's fairly interesting because obviously Monero is in it, and I'd love to see how the space develops, because it is really, a race at the top, and there's a lot of people in it, but the core fundamentals all come from blockchain and using cryptocurrency mining to monetize online content, right? So, I got this computer behind me. It's mining cryptocurrency right now. It makes, a dimer, maybe like 50 cents a day or something. That's not a lot of money on an individual basis, but for an advertiser, for a publisher, that's huge. They would have to get thousands and thousands of page views and then get those people to click through on their ads to get, 50 cents, right? And it's like, here's one person with one computer that can do that, in a day. Like, how many times am I going to visit the New York Times website? I might go there once a week if I'm really, really lucky. If I go there once a week and I spend like 10 minutes on the website, like what's that, like 50 minutes? That's like 1 hour a year. Now if I click, like if I'm running this, that's like what, 10 cents for them? So they can get 1 million people like me to go on their website once a week. That's what, like $10,000? Now, if you have 1 million people and then 10% is 100,000, so 1% would be 10,000. Now, instead of 100,000, look at what, maybe like 1% of people click through, 10,000. So it's like you can have more reliable, more consistent monetization at higher profit levels, because blockchain and cryptocurrency networks, like, they pay really good money to make sure that their transactions are valid and to ensure that the network is secure, and to go 100% hard to know that all of these transactions are safe, right? And then there's other stuff that these networks do too, but the main thing they pay just normal computers to do is validate transactions and create new blocks. And that's what Coin does, what Monero does. It's what a lot of people in the marketplace are doing. And you just got to separate yourself, bring yourself to the top as a position of preeminence. But the fundamentals all stand at this computer runs an algorithm, and that algorithm validates, it mines cryptocurrency, right? At a fundamental level, you're mining cryptocurrency. So what if instead of having to look at all these annoying ads, you have people come to your website and then they say, yeah, I'd like to remove my ads, please. Because right now what happens, ad block levels are through the roof. I mean, it's just insane. Geometric growth. People everywhere are installing ad block. Mobile devices, computer devices, it's just rampant. And the reason is because people really don't like ads. And, fair enough, right? So in an age where that's happening, one of the best ways to counter it is to look at a form of monetization that actually, takes into account permission from the user, right? You ask them to do it. And then when they do it, like my computer sitting here, it doesn't make any difference on me that it's mining using maybe a third of its computing power. It just doesn't matter. Especially on like a text-based website where it takes like 20% of the computer to actually load the website. Like if I put another third of it towards supporting the owner of the website, supporting the publisher by mining cryptocurrency, and then generating more profit than they would have made through advertisements, it's a win-win for everybody. And it's all enabled by blockchain, because now I can actually mine for them and enjoy their content without ads. So it's really some powerful stuff. And at a fundamental level, it's just leveraging this new technology as a way to sort of fade away older display ads, which are really hard. Like, why would someone use them if this is more profitable? It's got a better user experience. You're going to increase the loyalty of the people that come to your website. They'll stay for longer, leave their computers mining for longer. It's a win-win for everybody. Except, Google ads are out, right? They're out. So it's really cool stuff, and it's all based on that blockchain technology. So hey, hope you guys found this super cool. I have some other videos where I talk a little bit more about actually like what cryptocurrency mining does, and how it works fundamentally. I'll link those below, and you can also learn a little bit more about all the mining stuff that I've done in the past with some bigger scale projects to make, instead of 50 cents a day, like 40 bucks a day. So it's cool stuff. I like it. So hey guys, hope you found this valuable. Hope you guys enjoy it. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you later. Thanks.